Farming does not have to be expensive. It depends on A, what you're trying to farm, B, how aesthetic you want your farm to be, and then C, how intense you are in making this vision you have come to life. My initial vision for what I wanted my potential farm to be was South Pole cattle and Rhode Island red chickens and, Spanish goats and black belly sheep and all this other kind of stuff, right? And of course, acres and acres and acres of farmland with a beautiful, pristine craftsman built home. But the more I started to look into actual farming, the more I realized, man, people are giving away animals. You ain't got to start with what you end up with. You can always work towards the end. And that's what a lot of people are saying. Like, get a mutt. It ain't got to be 100% registered South Pole. Get a mutt and then breed over time through AI or through any other means. Or if you get another given away cow, breed over time to get to that final breed selection that you want, or at least something very, very comparable. But if you do your research, you could easily find people giving away chicken tractors, giving away even old farm equipment, like giving away old shed poles, old wood fence posts, old everything. Still usable, still quality stuff. It's just that they don't have a use for it anymore because they've upgraded. So if you're cool with hand-me-downs and building from hand-me-downs, which you all should be, because ain't nothing wrong with a good old hand-me-down, but that's my Mississippi jumping out. I believe farming can be very inexpensive, but again, the hardest part is finding the space and the place to live. Maybe you can't start with 10 head of cattle. Maybe you can only start with 2. Maybe you can't have a flock of chickens. Maybe you only need like 5, and then just build from there. Things naturally reproduce. You don't have to spend money to get everything immediately. Instant gratification is not the way of nature. You gotta be malleable in order to be successful within the farming game. That's something I've learned very, very well from watching and seeing other people who've done it at a high level. You gotta be malleable or rich.